mean, every day you go to work, you don't have a great day. Not every day at work, great day. So we had a difficult day at work today, but we were still successful. So I'm really happy about that. I'm happy we got the shutout.
Not a good day at work, but they got the job done. Welcome back to sports. In the NJCAA National Tournament, the Arizona Western men's soccer team started their quest for a national title against Otero Junior College. After a scoreless first half, the Matadors' Terry Makadika found the back of the net in the 52nd minute. Arizona Western had 7 shots on goal compared to Otero's 3. Even though the Matadors came away with a win, head coach Kenny Dale says his Matadors will need to play much better against the 2-seed Tyler on Tuesday.
I think we have to defend like dogs defending a bone. You know, we just have to defend. We're going to have to shoot the ball more. You can't wait for a perfect shot. You just have to shoot it when it becomes available. And we need to turn half chances into real chances and into goals.
This is a dream come true. You know, growing up, I definitely wanted to go as far as I can with basketball, and being here made me realize I actually could. So I feel like I accomplished one of my goals in life.
Sticking with Arizona Western, men's basketball standout Yaxel Lendenborg is heading back home to play at Madison Square Garden following this season as a Matador. Last year's ACC Player of the Year signed his letter of intent on Friday to play for St. John's University, a D1 school in the Big East Conference. Now, not only did Yaxel shine in the ACCAC, he also earned NJCAA All-American honors after leading the ACCAC in rebounds per game and total rebounds. He then went on to shine at the JA48 League in Las Vegas and the Iowa Western Showcase this past summer, leading to a total of 22 offers.
These past couple of years definitely meant the best things I had. I grew as a person, as a player, all around. I definitely see the world a lot more differently than I did before I got here, and learn more things.
Yaxel is an elite rebounder that has fantastic point guard skills at the 6'9" height that he has, and that's what makes him elite.
Lendenborg and the AWC men's basketball team is underway in 2022 and looks to avenge the last season's Region 1 title loss in hopes of getting back to the NJCAA tournament this winter.
I almost gave up the last mile, but I knew I had to finish. I could not stop. I had to finish. So I really dug deep in. My heart feels like it's about to explode.
Tyler Anderson. Giving everything they had. Local cross-country runners represented Yuma very well over the weekend at the D1 and D2 state cross-country meets over in Phoenix. You just heard from Gila Ridge's Eduardo Marquez. He was the Hawks' lone representative and finished 78th with a time of 18:02 on the brutal route at Cave Creek Golf Course. The Cibola boys team qualified along with 4 members of the Raiders girls team. The Kofa boys team qualified in Division II, along with freshman Sabrina Anaya from the girls team. The competition was fierce, with runners pushing themselves to the very brink of exhaustion, leaving everything they had on the course in the season's final run. The Cibola boys eyed a top 10 finish, and head coach Jose Villaseñor says that goal was just out of reach.
In cross country, you just never know exactly how things are going to play out. You never know when there's a runner that's going to pop off. You know, we just finished 11th place, but, you know, it's all good. So we'll definitely, the kids are hungry, and they know for sure for next year that they want to go out there and, you know, try to finish in the top 10.
Now, the Cibola boys team actually finished 11th overall at the D1 state meet. The 5 boys on the Cibola team all placed in the top 100. The Raiders also had 4 individuals from the girls squad qualify. Congrats to senior Bella Irazola, who finished 25th with a time of 20:27. Lillian Camp finished with a time of 22:52. Angelina Garcia at 25:05. And Elvia Aguilar finished at 25:20. All right, everyone, that's all the time we have for sports. We'll be right back.